Welcome back to the VoiceBox Olympics. This episode is all about Olympics. Did you know that the very first Olympic Games was held about 2,800 years ago in Greece? And it wasn't that different to the Olympic Games of today. It was a big sporting competition with many competitors and many events. And the winners were treated like heroes. But there were a few differences, and I think the biggest difference was that the competitors had to run their races naked. Can you imagine going in a race with no clothes on, being watched by thousands of people? I don't think I want to imagine that anymore. So let's talk about the modern Olympics. The next Olympic Games are going to be held in Beijing in 2008. So the Chinese people are very busy at the moment preparing their stadium and everything else for thousands of athletes and tourists who will be going to China next year. It's quite close to Mongolia, so I recommend going along if you get the chance. I was in Sydney for the 2000 Olympic Games and it was so much fun. It was just one huge party. Now, I think there were some sporting competitions as well, but mostly I remember the party. Speaking of Australia, did you know that Australia is a very hot country? I think you did. And because of that, Australia is quite good at the Summer Olympics, but not very good at the Winter Olympics. In fact, Australia's only won a handful of medals at the Winter Olympics. An Australian guy named Stephen Bradbury won Australia's first gold medal at the Winter Olympics in ice skating in 2002. He was actually coming last in the final and all the other athletes fell over and he just skated right past them across the finish line and won the gold medal. I suppose that's why they say slow and steady wins the race. I've also been doing some research into Mongolia and how they go at the Olympics, and I found out that Mongolians have won a total of 15 medals. That's 10 bronze and 5 silver. Saganbata Hashbata was the last Mongolian to win a medal, and that was in Athens in 2004. He won a bronze medal for judo. So perhaps next year in Beijing will be Mongolia's year.